Well, the big thing about the Army is I don't care if women are in the Army. God bless them. Be in the Army. Help your country. That's wonderful. Be police officer. Be whatever. Be whatever you can be. Good for you. The only issue I ever have is when you have to lower standards to do it. That's my only issue for anything. I don't care, man, woman, whatever race, national. I don't care, but just be able to do the job that you're getting, you're applying for. And when you have to lower the standards in order to be PC or woke or get X number of females in or whatever, then that's not good. Whether it's making the tests easier, so your critical thinking skills, don't have to be as good, or whether it's, lowering, how much weight you carry, the physical requirements. You look at firefighters, you got women firefighters, again, which is great, good for you, but you got to be able to do the job. If I'm 250 pounds and I'm in my home and there's a fire and, the house is burning up, and there's, the firefighter who gets to me right before the roof's about to collapse on my head is a female firefighter, and she weighs, I don't know, 100, and let's make her 180 pounds, and she can only carry at best, maybe 200. Guess what? I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I mean, she's gonna feel terrible. She'll probably try and drag me a little, but I'm dying. Now, if that same firefighter had met the male requirements to become a firefighter, I get dragged out and I make it through. I live another day. So that's the thing. These little decisions they make have impacts. These decisions that they make, affect lives, and they don't care because it's never about lives. It's never about what's best for society. All it seems to be about is what's woke, and it's great. Well, that's what the whole defunding the police movement's based on. It's idiocy. It's absolute idiocy. My son was just here, and we were at Starbucks, and we're leaving Starbucks. There's two cops in a cruiser right by the Starbucks. So I go, hey, why don't you just say hello to them and say thank you, because they don't get that. All they get's crap thrown at them and slurs, and all he gets is crap. And then we walk up to the cruiser, and they're young guys. I'm like, seriously, you guys are cops? What are you, like 10? that's my first round. What are they? These guys, like, literally, I swear to God, they're in grade school with their cops. And so my son's just like, hey, you guys are great. Thank you for catching the bad guys. And, you're just saying really nice things. And the cops were just lighting up. They're like, oh, man, like, well, thank you. Because they just get crapped on for doing their job, for saving people's lives, for shooting someone who's about to stab somebody else. You can't win, So next time you see a cop, just say thank you. Just why the hell not? They don't get that anymore. All they get is phones in their face and people giving them a hard time. God, like it's miserable to have to do their job. They're trying to help people who hate them. And then if they do anything wrong, like anything like that happens in a split second, gets analyzed for hours, days, and weeks, and of course, not all cops are good. Not all office workers are good. Not all, clerks are good. Not all conductors are good. I don't know why I brought up conductors, but I bet you there's a couple who are really not very good. But you don't like, hey, they're all bad. There's a lot of teachers who aren't good. A lot of teachers who aren't good. There's a lot of teachers who are. I'm specifically talking about the liberal indoctrination people who yell at you if you actually say something nice about the cops. But yeah, so I mean, that's true. You're not going to blanket statement a whole group of people. For the actions of a few, unless it's cops, then it's game on, because that's part of the liberal agenda. You gotta poison attitudes and feelings towards the cops because it's a vote getter for them. Meanwhile, the communities that defund the police, what happens to these communities who've been actively encouraged, and probably wouldn't have even done it if the media didn't perpetually, put out these hit pieces on cops and tell them how bad they were. What's happening in these communities? Murder skyrocketing. Crime is skyrocketing. If it's bad, it's skyrocketing, and it's getting worse. And because cops are afraid to do their jobs. So who's responsible for that? Well, the voters who are actually telling people that if they don't defund the police, they won't vote for them again. But who's responsible for convincing the voters? That's the media. That's MSNBC. That's CNN. That's AP. That's all these places that love daily to run hit pieces on cops, that daily love to find some new outrage or attempt to find some new outrage for people to be angry about. It's crazy. Hey, thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Uh, yeah, so many are quitting or retiring. Who can blame them? Who would want to be a part of this insanity where you, like, if you do your job, you get crucified. If you do your job and you get crucified, what are you going to do? You're not going to do your job. Why would you do your job? Why the hell would you do your job? What's the point? You're just going to sit in your car and try not to get shot at? You're a cleanup crew. You just become a cleanup crew. That's it. And that's what our cops are now, because they're afraid to go. I mean, for God's sakes, the guy, going back to Columbus, the guy shot a girl who was trying to stab another girl or woman. Literally knife, like about to stab. He shot her, saved a person's life. The headline's not cop saves woman from knife attacker. The headline's white cop shoots black girl. And then I think most of them left out the part that she was about to stab somebody. Luckily for the cop, he had his camera on, so you could actually see the girl like literally about to stab. And even then, the media's crapping on him. Even then, the family's like they're showing pictures of the girl, like, oh, she was an angel. Maybe she was an angel. Maybe she was the sweetest girl in the world. She could have been. But in that moment, she was about to take another life. She was about to stab a girl in the stomach or the chest. And some people are like, well, it was a pretend stab. She was just going to pretend stab. Pretend stab. Come on. How's a cop? Oh, yeah. I could tell from the crook of her elbow that was going to be a pretend stab there. That wasn't going to be a real one. I'll just let that. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I was wrong. She killed her. Guy can't win. Guy cannot win. Why did you let her just stab that other girl to death? I don't know. I'm just going to get back in my car and leave. Go get my paycheck. I knew I should have waited till it was all over before I showed up. That's the secret. It's sad, but I mean, that's what a lot of cops are doing. They're afraid. They're afraid to do their job. And it's hard to blame them. It's hard. You can't win. You can't win.